chilly out here. March it is. And still a little chilly out here. Not too bad, but it's annoyingly chilly. Still. Uh, man, what's really good out here? What's really good out here in the world? All this funny ass, weird ass shit going on. It's a constant shit show if you ain't noticed. When is there a day of like actual peace or calm or chill anyway? They try to sprinkle in some fluffy ass bullshit, little artificial rays of sunshine, celebrity gossip, celebrity news, whether it's positive or negative, all of that type of shit. It's not too hard to understand. You can just piece these things together from a logical point of view, from a sensible perspective. And what you will find is that it is very easy to give some level of recognition to the idea that somebody or something is trying to control us with violence, entertainment, bad education, distractions bred in circus like sports, or even this fucking phone that we're all communicating through. Which is strange to me because the phone would be fucking weird as shit 100 years ago. They'd think you're a fucking wizard. Whole time all of this shit is right here in the earth. We just dig it up and put it together like this. But what's crazy is that it's obvious that these things are happening. Or, hypothetically, if someone was trying to control us, dominate us, rule the world, global domination, that shit don't even sound like movie shit. It shouldn't sound like movie shit to you. When I say global domination, you should instantly put your imagination into a realistic point of view for whatever I'm going to follow that up with, that sentiment up with. Because, you know, it's very fucking legit, the idea of global domination. And then it looks like it. If you pay respect to the idea that it even, hypothetically, of what that would look like, you could just go down a checklist of certain things that you could expect to be happening, or where the control would need to be coming from and what they would need to do to be successful in controlling whatever lane that is, the music, the movies, the politics, the money, the military industrial complex, the school system in our history, the prison industrial complex. All of this shit, if you look at it all together, all you gotta do is just ask yourself, what would they need to do in this major social pivot or hotspot? You know, public education. It's a hotspot for this idea of this, you know, nationalism, globalism, whatever, man. It's a hot topic. That's a thing. You got to control the minds of these young kids to get them in tune with what it is that you are expecting to be gaining control over. If you don't start with the kids to get them, there's no way the kids are actually free. You dig what I'm saying? Kids ain't free to be kids as soon as you hypothetically assume or just entertain the idea of global domination. You go, oh, well, y'all got to get them kids. You can't just lead them to be free and natural, to be unbothered by your bullshit. You got to bother them early. Or you're going to get some rowdy-ass, freedom-loving fucking grown folks that ain't going to let you run none of the deception thereafter. You got the best chance of the adult-level deception and fear, too, because they use fear to drive this shit, too. The 60s was a crazy fucking decade. They smoked so many peaceful, peace-loving, freedom-fighting actors right in front of you that look at y'all scared to say something because you don't want to get your ass smoked like Kennedy or King or X. Martin Luther King said, you know, he wanted some peace because he believed peace was so possible that denying the attempt to peacefully get along would be ridiculous. You be shaming your own soul's journey, so to speak, by not attempting this thing. He really, really felt that the peace is worth the attempt because it's a beautiful thing. Malcolm X says, man, look, we tired of begging y'all. Y'all the bad guys, actually, and you can look right at this shit, and we'll smoke shit around this bitch by any means. Y'all gonna get the fuck up off of us. He was just on some other shit. Literally at the same time in history. These men, X and King, met each other one time in history, I think they were in the same place at the same time. And there's some gematria behind where that was and the date and all of that shit, man. It's so organized too, and we can get into that later. But you can take this shit on the surface and have it piss you off, break your heart, offend your spirit. That's easy. That's on the surface level. That's way before gematria. That's way before you address the actual nature of things. And nature says, I own myself. And after that, all of the other shit, the political shit, government, entertainment, the influence, the attempts to influence, the prison industrial complex, all of that is going to yield to my fucking nature. And hopefully we don't cross paths where it has to be a showdown kind of a thing. You dig what I'm saying? Because my nature is already solid. I don't need permission. I don't need magical paper and a bunch of strangers together to agree that yes, maybe I am right, that I do own myself. I don't gotta wait for that. Who's gotta wait for that? What it is that you want is actually insisting that you stand on that and don't wait for nothing. Nature by permission, free by permission don't even sound right. Examine the fucking world and look at what it is you're dealing with. It's not that hard to be a conspiracy theorist. It's not that hard to say fuck the government. It's super easy. The problem is we still got these people in between, and I see these people all over the place, all over social media. And what's been standing out to me a lot lately, maybe I'm lazy, maybe I don't produce enough, huh? Maybe I'm not self-promoting enough, right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe. I'm not gonna front like I'm giving all of this everything I have, you know. And I'm not gonna make excuses for my family or for my 40-hour-a-week job because people are still getting shit done. I'm not producing as much as I should be, but that's besides the point. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all know how I feel like that. I'm wishy-washy about that. I want to be more popular because more people need to hear this. I don't want to be more popular because I want to be more popular because I want y'all to like me. I don't give a fuck who don't like me. I expect for some people to very much not like me. Because what it is that I'm standing up against is the fact that anybody could listen to me sincerely and still at the end of it go, I do not like that dude. I'm doing this for you. I'm talking about the real freedom, the real shit. Not all that fluffy shit, not all that political shit. I'm not going to be trying to tell you I'm here as a freedom fighter to help the people stand together to get all of the freedom, democracy. I'm not going to do that shit. Anybody doing that shit, man, either they are fucking agents or they are so full of themselves and thinking that they are righteous in the idea of freedom that they don't realize that they're wrong. That as soon as you support government, you cannot also be supporting freedom. And it's not even a stretch. It's not that hard to understand. As soon as I said your mind went to all of the fucking controlling shit on the left side or the right side that's doing exactly that, right in your face while you go, Trump or Biden. Boy, you the ops. Are you crazy? You ain't no better than government if you choosing one side of their bullshit. This is an issue about government in and of itself. And it's not that hard to see that shit. It's just not. It's the easiest thing in the fucking world that I've ever fucking discovered. Any truth that I ever discovered in my life. This seems to be so simple that it's undebatable. There's not a man alive that can even debate me even for 2 minutes. If I can speak for 2 minutes and another man can speak for 2 minutes, there's nothing he can say. He can speak for 2 hours or 2 fucking days. What are you going to say that's going to get me past the fact that I know that I own myself? That even according to their bullshit, who can dominate who depends on who goes to apply for what application for employment. I don't think. I mean, I got one silly petty ass fucking charge ever in my fucking life that could ever mean anything at all, and it was deferred. Beyond that bullshit, that little man, get the fuck out of here, y'all petty as fuck type shit. There's nothing stopping me from being a police officer. So how you see how wishy-washy this shit is? I can go from Mr. Fuck the police deeper, better than what Ice Cube ever did. That was a game. The NWA shit was a game. Y'all get played. None of them niggas is really like that at all. We discovered all of this stuff, man. Y'all crazy? They started accusing each other of not really being like that. They actors, bruh. That's not how you say fuck the police. It's when you go to the White House, Mr. Eazy-E. You don't fuck the police by playing a police officer in 6 fucking movies. Like, get the fuck out of here. Are you crazy? I'm Mr. Fuck the police because I mean that shit. With reason. With good reason. With articulated reasons all over the place. I can talk all day about just the police and how fucked them is the fucking sentiment. Are you crazy? It's too easy, right? Y'all fell for that shit. Y'all fall for all of that shit. Whole time what it really means to fucking fight for the freedom is to fucking stand on the hardest bottom line you can find and go, this is where the answer's at. You know how hard it is to get me to even give in to the idea of an election or going to vote at all when there's all of these deal-breaking red flags about the entire process. I'm saying no to the whole process. Anybody saying okay to the process is only going to get what it is that you've been getting for 250 fucking years. And that is government trampling on your shit, dominating you, watching you squirm when you're supposed to be the fucking boss. Y'all can't even say if the government is the boss or we are. I couldn't go to no fucking press conference, no fucking political gathering of any kind, and listen to anybody talk any fucking thing to me whatsoever to the answer of a fucking introduction question into a conversation with me, pussy. Do I own myself or not? That's the question. If you can't answer that, I don't want to talk to you about no politics. Because I need you to have a reference point that we need to revert back to every time you say some dumb shit in support of the very things that I thought we was all supposed to be fighting against. All of these women all over social media, 30,000 followers on Instagram, 285,000 followers on Instagram, all over social media, YouTube and everything else, saying almost nothing, just being cute and pretty, being a cute, pretty voice while you search for the truth in conspiracies and government business. Whole time, a lot of these women are left and right. A lot of them claim to be supporting guns, and I ain't talking about just women. I'm talking about men too. I'm talking about black folks too. Black folks trying to make a splash on social media about gun culture. Cool. I like to see it. I like to see it all. Black or white, it doesn't matter. Everybody go get the guns, okay? And I don't care what the fuck it is that's going on. But if you got a big budget, small budget, get a gun, any gun. You can get guns for $250 or less sometimes. They ain't got to be fancy schmancy. Do some research on how reliable the firearm is. Learn what ammo can and cannot be fed effectively through that firearm. Get to the range and do some training. Learn the gun safety rules and all of that shit. Get a bro. All guns matter. I don't give a fuck how fancy you are or how cheap your gun is. Get something that goes bang. And then keep your peaceful heart if you're a loving person. If you're a bad person, somebody gonna get you. You want to jerk off with that gun. Somebody will get you, and then I'm gonna root for it. I'm a fucking dance on your fucking grave. Like, we got no fucking time to be empathetic to no bad guys, to no bullies, no nothing, no home invaders, no bully ass police, no snake ass, rat ass politicians. I don't give a fucking fuck about none of them. I need to get back into doing my videos and shit. I did this on TikTok. TikTok got me the fuck out of there. I was making little funny, little indirect disses at dead cops. I would go back and look at cases of cops that died on duty. If I felt like he was initiating some fucking bullshit when he died on duty, I'll make a TikTok and tease him. Because I can't threaten the ones that are alive. They call that something. But I can mock and kind of smirk at the ones that died on duty doing that bullshit. I don't give a fuck. That's how bad. That's why I really want to be going. That's why I really want to be going. Like, disrespect. Like, since I can't really do what it is, I can't get what it is that I want. So like a child, I might throw a tantrum. So I'm going to look for things that hurt. I'll crack a yo mama joke or something, anything at all to jab at you. TikTok got me the fuck out of there when I started doing that shit. They caught on to what I was doing. I was being so indirect, so vague, but putting laughing emojis and other little things and just telling the name of the cop, where he was, and if it was a spin-off on his name or whatever, I'll spin off on his name and crack a joke or something, and haha, that was the end of the TikTok. It got me the fuck out of TikTok fast as fuck when I started doing that. But I don't give a fuck though, you understand? Because they don't give a fuck. CIA, you think they give a fuck about you? Ha! CIA is some scary motherfuckers, but how many of them are there? And how many of them are there of you? See? Boom. Done. All that bullshit. Ain't no gun lovers on YouTube saying this shit. I ain't never heard a woman talk like this a day in my fucking life on social media. Gun loving, cute chick, busting guns on the range. She got her little tactical gear on. Looks good. She kicking some real shit. Y'all need to get up on game. But she not trying to free you. She's riding a wave. Riding a wave. If I told her the Second Amendment didn't mean shit and I wanted them to change it just so I can see what happens when they think that it's okay out here just because they changed the paper, I want to see it. She not gonna say that, and if I say it to her, it might even make her feel uncomfortable. Y'all is, man, the commercialism out here, wild, man. Hook, what up? Who else? The great Consummation, what up? Rage Against, The Machine, what up? Engineer X, y'all know what's up. Man, it's I will continue to do it because like I said, it's therapy to me. But it feels a bit harder today than what it was 5.5 years ago when I started the open carry shit. I've been on Facebook and shit, talking my gun loving shit, my freedom shit, dissing government and all that shit for years. This got to be like 12 years now, 12, 13 years now. I've been getting out here on the streets for 5.5 years doing the open carry demos, doing it simply because somebody on Facebook, when I had a Facebook banned me too. When I really go in, them social medias be getting me the fuck out of here. I don't know how long YouTube gonna last. But when I really do my shit, they get me out of there. When I was talking my shit on Facebook only, on social media only, in the same short period of time, I'm talking like a day. Like it spooked me out that I got a similar comment from 2 different people, one inside of social media and one person in my waking life, in my real life. In the same fucking day, said a very similar thing to me about what it is that I was saying online. And they said, you talking that shit online. What is you really doing? I said, oh, what? What I'm really doing? Man, I went and got the gun, the vest, start brainstorming, coming up with different ideas and shit. Oh yeah, if I bring a sign and say Hug an AR on it and I get hugs on camera, then how they ever gonna say after a long period of time that I intend to hurt anybody? I've hugged more people than I've fucking hurt. That's for damn sure. Hugs, 725. Assault charges, 0. None. I've assaulted no one. I've assaulted no one for my open carry demos. I'm breaking they shit, bruh. Breaking they shit with this shit. But I had to get out here simply because in a short period of time, 2 motherfuckers said to me, what is you really doing? I was like, motherfucker, don't call me out. Don't call me out. Like, I take sincere offense to that when I know that I mean what the fuck it is that I'm saying. And you think that I'm just saying it. And you think that I'm just saying it because I'm just on social media or just fucking talking. Motherfucker accuse me of that shit I got out here. Don't fucking play with me, gang. Don't play with me. I meant that shit I said. Just because I was saying that shit on Facebook don't mean that I didn't really mean that shit. Not at all. I meant that shit. Now they know. Man, the sun got me fucked up out here. Let me pull up. I mean, I'm glowing, but damn. Let me pull up a little bit here. Does this help at all? It do. Gang. Damn. Okay. Fumbling my shit over here. Hold on. Let me... Fucking struggle busting over here. Man, good morning to everybody in this bitch. How deeply do I really be wanting to do my shit? Man, look, even saying good morning, I try not to say that. And I'm not one of those weird ass. Yeah, I mean, like, some people weird with it because I think that they surface level understand things and they can recognize the power in it. So they run out to support and become these different things that they see in the world way before they truly understand it, which is fine because everybody does that. I do it too. It's just a natural progression into the knowledge or exercise of certain things. You get in seeing the value in it way before you have mastered it. You can't master it without first discovering the value in it. So it's not like I don't get it, but some people do get weird about it. But the whole vibration thing, the science behind vibration, words, casting spells, I believe all that shit. I think speech in and of itself, if you just break it down to what it is that's happening, I think it's a beautiful thing that we can articulate so many different sounds mixed with tone, cadence, delivery. Communication is really a dope ass thing, man. How that we can communicate our thoughts out loud to other people who are not inside of our head. And then there's a filter, okay? You know, you don't say everything you thinking, and sometimes you want to say something and you just can't find the words to say. And I think I was trying to say that about 10-15 minutes ago, that I am finding it hard to express um, um, how disappointed I am in people that they can't see through the bullshit enough to. I don't want people to think like me. I want people to think in the way that I think, to approach things in the way that I approach them, because I think you just got a better chance of finding the real truth without so much stuff escaping you. People that think they want to fight for the freedom and they go Democrat or Republic, I'm thinking there's something about the world that you see that I can agree with, because you realize that government is wrong. There's something's wrong here that we all need to be standing up and calling people out, and then we'll agree on subtopics like the child trafficking and bullshit election fraud and how they playing this game and shit like that, and even the fucking symbolism, satanic symbolism and stuff that we're all seeing in the entertainment world that I've been seeing for fucking years. Y'all late to the show, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. But get up to speed, because it's not a new thing. This is a very old thing, and the more you understand that, and everywhere you can find it, the more you be likely to give it the power and attention that it deserves, because I think it's urgent business, and y'all are actually just kind of entertained by it all right now. Y'all got to get out of the entertainment stage of discovering that the world is fucked up, and then get in fight mode. And I'm not saying fight like go hurt somebody. I'm telling you, fight in a way that will get you what you want, and at the same time give you the lowest level of violence or chaos, so that you can survive what it is that you're fighting for, so that you can enjoy it later. I'm trying to do this and enjoy it later. I'm not trying to go on a suicide mission to fucking a revolt against the fucking government, but I do think they deserve a revolt. I think we way past that shit, period. And if we not, I want a politician to describe to me what is the point that we can find that the politician will support a revolution. What is it to you in your mind? Describe it to me. Because when I start seeing it, then I'm gonna go. Right? He can't describe it. They'll never answer this question. Because he gonna describe some shit that has happened 1,000 fucking times in the past 50 fucking years. I go, oh, you agree? We late. We are tardy. The fuck out of here. They ready to smoke shit. Y'all playing. Y'all are entertained by the truth of the world, man. Y'all not really fighting yet. Ain't none of these, especially the women that I be seeing, these dainty, pretty women, copying and pasting what it is that they find on social media. Some of these Instagram channels that have fucking 40,000 followers, and you can't even see a picture of this girl's face really on her shit. It's all memes and other shit. It's copy paste from other places that she has gathered in one place. She might show one picture of her face or one video of her talking or saying anything so that you know who she is. And if anybody finds her attractive, then they go. If they like the information, then they fucking go. 30-some, 40-some thousand followers on Instagram doing what? Copying and pasting? Me and Cuz out here for real, for real. Like, what it is that we doing is fucking amazing. I've seen open carry demos before I start doing open carry demos, where it'll be a one-time shot where motherfuckers are going to support the bullshit fucking Constitution and the Second Amendment and shit. One time for a special fucking occasion. And then them same dudes or one man, he's gone forever. You never hear of him again. I was like, why you do it one time? I'll do that shit every day. Fuck is you talking about? Bring the sign. That shit helps. You cannot be misunderstood, especially when the time goes by. 5.5 years of doing this shit, kiss my dick. Y'all know who I am. I'm the hero. Countless fucking hugs, 0 assaults from me onto anybody. I win. And I'm going to continue to win, because I never intended to harm anybody at all. Not even these government officials, the police, and none of that shit. I want us to stand as I am standing, calling out for all of the hugs like I do, calling them out without relent, and then not budging until they answer all the fucking questions, or we say, well, then you're fired. Are you insane? We've been out here for 3 days. Y'all won't come out of that office building? Y'all are holding down. Okay, okay. Don't say shit to me when you come out of there. We don't want to talk either now. How's that? When you come out of there, we don't want to talk. Don't say nothing to nobody. Don't pull nobody over. If you do, 6, 7 cars pull up, and they're not yours. That's us. Fuck is you talking about? Where you trying to take my guy, man? You got reason? What do you do? What the victim? What the victim say? Better be convincing, or he ain't going nowhere. We don't do this. We don't do shit. There's no chick in most of the men on social media in this fucking gun culture, gun community. How many of them will say what it is that I just said to you? Almost none of them. Almost none of them. Niggas is out here faking the funk, bruh. This shit is weird to me. Niggas don't mean shit. riding a wave. I'm not riding no fucking wave. I am the fucking wave, bruh. And what it is I'm doing can't be the wave, there's a problem. Because everybody else should just be spinning their wheels. All these conspiracy theories and videos and evidence, all this shit, and ain't none of y'all willing to fight for it, though. Y'all talking amongst yourselves, y'all ain't saying shit to them. Y'all ain't saying nothing to the people that need to hear it. Hook said, I'm the ocean. Man, for the people, bro. For the people. For the people, fuck them. I don't think we got nothing to lose. Y'all ever see the Marvel movie Infinity Wars, and at the end of it, motherfuckers is like Thanos come in, jumping through a portal, fighting Iron Man, Hulk, Falcon, all these niggas out here fighting, and everybody just rumbling like that. You think they give a fuck about a Super Bowl? They're not thinking about no Super Bowl. They're not thinking about starting a franchise. They're not thinking about nothing, man. They are head to head with the greatest duality that's dominating the universe, man, and that is this perception of good and evil. It does something to the human experience. We all actually take sides, whether you know it. And there's some neutral people in the in-between that are neutral, but I think silence is tacit agreement to the evil ones. And if you recognize them and you're willing to say something, you're not willing to fight them, what was the point of you even saying anything at all? It's all wasted energy. It's strange, man. It's strange. Y'all are weird. Motherfuckers pretend like they really want the freedom and they want to fight and they know who the bad guys ain't. None of y'all willing to fight. Especially if your answer is Biden's the bad guy. You can fix this by going to the polls. You're not going to fix that by going to the polls. Every one of these motherfuckers is bad. Since when did you get a president that there wasn't no conspiracies about? That he himself was not caught conspiring to do things that only his position would allow a man to do and get away with. That's a very scary thing. And y'all worried about who gets an AR and how long the barrel is. I'm worried about who's going to get themselves into position to put their ass in a government seat. Super scary. We should be very wary about who comes to fill these spaces. When you watched it over and over again in your own country and in others, be the very detriment to their own people first, because they got to dominate the fuck out of their own people before they can reach out to try and dominate another country. This is a sick game that are going way too far. I'm surprised that y'all be acting all tough and shit and y'all let this shit go this way. That's why I be calling y'all pussies and all type of shit like that, man. Because I really think that y'all are. A lot of people are. Way too many people are. Everybody who likes these fucking fuck the government because they fucking around and playing shit. I be seeing some of these fucking social media personalities be getting thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of likes, not even just views, but likes on a simple Instagram post, exposing things that I expose all the fucking time, screaming this shit from the fucking corners, armed as fuck, in public. I do that there, right? They do it by sharing a meme that was shared to them from some other place and they didn't create it or come up with a sentiment or nothing. They might even learn something when they found the meme. Not that they felt it in their heart already, but that they learned something and then shared it. Hundreds of thousands of likes. And out of those hundreds of thousands of likes, how many of those people who can recognize the power and the truth behind said meme are actually going to do anything? Zero, zero, zero. What are y'all doing then? What is this shit? What is this shit, man? Man, get a fucking gun and get out here. And get out here. And say, who wants a hug? And then you get the hugs. And then say, we got some fucking shit to talk about. Who wants to smoke? Actually, it's a beautiful thing. Anything less than that, I don't think you mean it. I don't think y'all mean shit. Y'all don't mean nothing. All of these social media personalities, man, talking about, oh, they just signed an assault weapons ban that passed 7-3. I don't give a fucking shit up past fucking 10-0. Tell them all to jump on the bandwagon, hate these guns, write it on the paper, and then come out here. Because I already know that that's what y'all want to do. I'm tired of the playing. Just come on. Because this is the fight you can't win. Don't you know we don't care about what you put on the paper? Just come out here. Just come out here unarmed because you wrote it on the paper, right? And the paper shit works, right? Well, then put your gun down and come out here and just skip to my loot and just start taking stuff. I'm telling you, if y'all do that, especially if y'all come unarmed, you know what's going to happen. There's going to be 1,000 fucking guns on you. Because it's the American people. You're not going to be able to come out here and say that you have gained a new level of control and dominance over us. You won't, man, y'all won't even show up to a noise disturbance because the music was too loud someplace without 3 or 4 cops showing up and they all have guns. Y'all won't go nowhere without it. What the fuck do you think is going to happen when you said assault weapons ban? None of you can have them. You got to check in with us, give us the money for the tax stamp and all that. Man, just come out here. I want you guys to come outside. Do something. Do something. The problem is they'll pick us off one at a time because they're going to get so many of y'all to say, well, the law is the law, or it's called an amendment. They said it might be amended, and it's been amended. So they'll get a lot of y'all to step out the way because you're virtuous and just following what it is that they put on a hypnotic paper. They get a lot of y'all out of the way just off of that. Goofy, where'd that Constitution get you? It made something undebatable, put it into an arena of debate so that you would accept debate about it, possibly even losing the debate about it. There's no other way to do that but to put it into the Constitution so that they can talk about it later. They forever have about that gun thing. They can always do that to you. They shouldn't clear their throat or lick their lips or fix their fucking mouth to say shit to any of us about the gun shit. That's the go button. You're not supposed to do that. We know what that means if you win that. And we want to tell you that it's impossible for you to win it. Because no matter what you write on paper, our mentality about it is still the same, that it was never up to you. It makes no sense for it to be up to you. And when you start doing it, we know that it's a high level of danger involved in that endeavor. And we've accepted that too because we've already said fuck you because we honor the right to keep and bear arms. And we're not going to play pretend like we don't feel that way because of something that y'all wrote on paper. Man, it is what it is. Come out here. We need everybody to be doing that. And we need to first bring all of the conviction that we know that they are like evil beyond what the word can imply. Really, it is way worse than evil. I don't even know what word to use to describe what's happening. But not only are they exactly that, we need to let them know that we came out here amongst the fucking people to give the fucking hugs and to insist that everybody else have guns too. Somebody said I like guns because I'm scared of them. Are you insane? I'm a fucking realist. If I was truly just irrationally, cowardly, fearful of guns, I wouldn't be promoting the idea that everybody else have one too. I'm actually disappointed when I come out and about and I can't even see another gun. Even though I know there's some of them there because people like to conceal carrying, that's cool. But openly carrying is way more of a political conviction rooted in the nature that you should have expected the gun first of all. Even if you can't see it, you should know that I have it. Now, the difference is whether you can see it or not, you're ridiculous. You might as well see it because you should have fucking firmly fucking expected that I had it on me even if you can't see it because what else do you expect out of a fucking man? You're a retard, grow up. Do you hear me? The fuck? Damn. Get this shit cracking. I don't give a fuck about no assault weapons ban, man. Are y'all insane? You have to be crazy to ever put up a fight, to ever salute the fucking flag and put your hand over your heart to pledge no fucking allegiance to some shit that you are saying that later on and people who you know are rat ass, sleazy, snake ass fucking politicians while you are watching them fuck everything up from left and right. It's so fucking obvious now. What are they doing with the international child trafficking? Is that real? It kind of fucking looks like it. For fucking sounding alarms. Are y'all crazy? You know what's up. Deal breakers all over the fucking place. Now you want me in the midst of the fucking highest level of exposure and awareness that we have for these things that you want me to allow them to say you can't have that gun. Y'all are crazy. Don't you know they can't say that? As soon as they say that, you go, we knew you was going to say that. I bought 6. And you're not going to come out here. We dare you. Are you crazy? We know what time it is. Y'all not finna win this shit. We looking right at you. You must be out of your fucking goddamn mind. You must be out your rat ass mind. Shut the fuck up, actually. Don't talk about it no more. No more gun talk. from them. Tell them to shut the fuck up or come out here. Give a fuck about none of that shit. Woo bang, man. RPM Trey Vietnam in this bitch. Y'all better stop being bitches. Better stop it. They gonna get you. And it look like it even a little bit. That's enough for you to get on guard about it. They don't let you look like a little bit like nothing about nothing. They do field sobriety tests and sometimes they're wrong. You were not drunk or intoxicated at all. But if they thought that you were, they going, we checking just in case, nigga. We not, it can't even look feasible that you might be and they'll just let you go without a thorough check. We're going to figure this out. We're going to get some answers to this question. Are you impaired while you're driving? They're not going to fucking play with you. Are you abusing your oath of office? We shouldn't be playing with them. It looked like it way too much. Proven, actually, over and over again. Multiple times. Treason, crimes against humanity, all type of shit. Ain't nobody gonna punish them because all y'all some bitches. Y'all think what you want me to do? Fucking stand with a fucking 500,000 fucking gun-loving Americans all hugging each other. Now ask yourself what it is that can be done. Answers start coming up. Y'all standing as individuals. Social media personalities that ain't gonna do shit. The people feel like me and won't even fucking say it. Man, we are doomed. God damn. Woo bang, man, get a gun, stop being a bitch, bro. Goofies. The fuck? Y'all are insane to me, man, to be acting so tough about shit all the time, man, but then don't really be. How you willing to fucking fight a stranger to the death in the middle of the road in a road rage when you don't know what this man is capable of doing or what you're going to do to him or how far this is going to go? You stop caring. You actually go out there for road rage. Why y'all care so much about standing up to the government and what the fuck that means? You don't even got to be the one to throw the first punch. As a matter of fact, I recommend that we do some thorough fucking understanding of what needs to be done where we don't got to hurt nobody to shake their shit up. You're not supposed to be hurting them to shake their shit up. You can shake them up and make it so obvious that you did not intend on fighting that when they get fucking cornered and they start fighting, we know what this is. This is a defensive revolution. Look at what they doing to us. For what? Because of something I said? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do that. Tap the keg. Biden administration. Y'all been fighting for this. He want that shit before he go. He wants that shit before he goes, man. Crazy. Y'all just let them do everything, man. Y'all let them just do everything, man. That shit is weird to me, bruh. It's weird, man, because I look around and as individuals, I can see the fight in almost every man I look into their eyes in public. I can almost see the fight in all of y'all. There's a few men who I look and I go, you wouldn't fight flies off of your fucking sandwich. You just let the flies have your burger. You a pussy, bruh. You ain't gonna do shit. Very rarely do I feel like that's obvious when I see men in public. Very often I see men and I go, man, you look like you would fight a motherfucker off if you had to, man. You're not just going to lay down and cower and beg for a man tonight. You going to fight, man, with all the fight that you have inside of you, bro. For you or for your kids or for things that matter, man. I can see it, man. Why is it that you won't stand up to government, though, bro? You're not alone. You know that, right? You know you don't even got to fight them first. You know that, right? You know you can reserve all of your aggression for defense and still shake their shit up. You don't got to fight them like that. A revolution is not storming the Capitol building looking to harm somebody. That's not a revolution, bro. A revolution starts first with the knowledge of what the fuck is going on, and then being very articulate and adamant about expressions and expectations of responsibilities and duties that the violators have to what it is that they said they were abiding by. This oath of office that gave us the confidence to trust them. And they've broken all of the fucking trust. And I don't understand what the fuck is so hard about understanding that y'all won't just say that and then refuse to fucking budge when they want you to budge. Go, no, no more, bro. What election? Nobody's showing up to no polls. Are you crazy? Y'all not, man, we're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere, bro. This is how you change the world. You know how weird the world will respond to everyone going, we're not moving. I'm talking about like a stubborn kid that fucking plops his ass onto the floor in the middle of the fucking candy aisle. And when you reach for him, now he's laying all the way down. Then he gives you the fucking plank body, kicking his feet or anything else when you're trying to get him up and out of the fucking aisle because he wants to stay right here. He not leaving without them Skittles, bro. He means that shit. Y'all won't do that to government. All this fucking marching and y'all don't know how to throw a tantrum? Get a fucking 5 million armed American citizen fucking temper tantrum. Where ain't all we doing is hugging each other and refusing to fucking move from where we are until government completely backs down because they're not the boss. And they think that they are, with their hand over the shiny red button of nuclear threat and fears. No less than that. And they want to know who I am, how long this AR barrel is, and where on my body do I want to place this firearm as I fire it. On my cheek, you can do that. If that goes from here to here, you should be in prison. And when we come to get you, if you kill us or we kill you, we're okay with that. Don't allow that firearm to move from here to here. This is what they say about the AK pistol and the AR pistol. This is how completely insane the threats that they have on us about the most serious things. What it is that we're saying with the censorship and the firearms. These are the two fucking things that they fear. They don't want us to be saying the right shit, holding those guns. That's why I say all of the shit that they don't want you to say while I'm armed as fuck and hugging everyone else to let them know that they're not going to be protecting you from me. They're not going to be protecting the public from me. I'm here for the public. If they ever do or say anything to me, it is because they try to protect themselves from what it is that I'm doing the same. And I should be way more popular than I am. I don't know what the fuck is going on with all of the fucking pretty girls copying and pasting, blowing the fuck up all over social media when they have no fucking actual input of their own, hardly. And if they do, they are still copying and pasting verbal fucking expressions of things. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is going on? We are in trouble, bruh. We are in trouble. It shouldn't even be this hard, man. I don't know, man. I thought this would be easy. I thought you could tell a world full of fucking tough guys that the bully is right here and that the bully is getting very adamant about the level of control that they want. And they're getting very sloppy in what it is that they're doing. Not even just sloppy, really. They're almost gloating. These motherfuckers are dancing 10 yards from the end zone. They know they finna score because y'all some bitches. They have no expectation for y'all to really do anything. As soon as it look like you do, then they go, quick, write it on the paper that they can't have that shit so we can get fucking 85% of these motherfuckers to completely back down. The other 15%, how many of them will actually fight when we run up on their ass? Almost none of them. They talking about they lost their guns in a boating accident. These some bitches. I ain't lose my guns in no fucking boating accident. You already know that I have them. You already know that I don't give a fuck and I ain't playing. You can't come here to talk to me about none of these fucking guns, bro. If you show up, I know what it is. I know you said that we'll kill this nigga. We have to. 2 blocks away while y'all are high-fiving, making sure you got one in the chamber, and y'all are poised to fucking jump out the van. You've already accepted killing me. I don't got to respond to that with respect by allowing you to do shit because of some shit y'all wrote on paper that you're actually waving and smiling at me right now for. Because it hasn't changed yet. It hasn't changed yet. So now I get police officers and politicians, local politicians to see me and shit, doing my open carry demos. They just wave. They're totally aware of me. And they're thinking, we'll flip 180 on you if they write it on the paper that we can't allow you to do that. These same waves will turn into guns pointed at you. From the same people that already saw me for 5.5 years. This is weird. Why y'all let them do this wishy-washy bullshit? Y'all gonna get what y'all deserve, man. I am fucking in awe. I'm in awe. How pussy y'all really is. I don't know. We'll see, man. I just keep talking my shit and doing my thing. It's almost open carry season. It's getting warmer out this bitch. We're gonna be out here. We're gonna be everywhere. On the corners. With the bangers. Locked and loaded, one in the chamber, level 4 carrier, multiple guns on us. Me and Cuz went to Austin, Texas to do an open carry demo like 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago? Almost 2 years ago. It was 2021. It might have been almost 3 years ago. I can't even remember now. Austin, Texas, open carry demo, right outside the Capitol building. Me and Cuz had like 450, 500 rounds on us between the two of us. Not playing. Not playing. This is what you're doing. Do you come out here like this? and then you hug everybody. We hugged the whole Kingston area party. Foreigners, they were there. There was a kid from England, completely loved us. He wasn't scared of us. He can't come from a gun culture. They can't. They got to go through bullshit to even claim that they have a gun tucked away in a fucking locker miles away from their house some fucking where over there in the UK. This kid wasn't scared of us. He don't come from a gun culture. He seen us, ran right up to us, took pictures, put it on his social media, said that it blew the fuck up. All his people thought that was the coolest shit, that he was over here with some black Americans while they are armed the fuck up in public just walking around. He loved it. This is what we do. That's deeper than sharing a meme. I don't know who the fuck that was on my fucking Facebook years ago that said, you just on Facebook talking. Thank you. Thank you for talking that shit. Fucking call me out, motherfucker. I'll get out here. Oh, woo bang, RPM Trey Vietnam in this bitch. Get a gun. Stop being a bitch. If you're a loving person, you're a civil human being. You just intend peace and love. That's all you want? Get a gun and then still be that. Because you might need that gun later to protect all that sweet shit you're talking about. Stop being a fucking bitch about it, please.